Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. In today's video we will be having a look at the Russel Hobbs Conical Grinder. It is a very cheap conical grinder that is capable of espresso. It just needs a little bit of help. The Russel Hobbs Conical Grinder can be found under many names such as Vohier, Cafe, Vivor, Chefman, Amazchef. There are small differences between all the grinders, but they all have the same 40mm stainless steel Conical Burr. The Russel specific one has 51 grind settings. The grind settings are stepped and the leaps are quite big between steps, so it has an unfortunate effect where you might only have one working grind size for espresso. Some of the other grinders have more. I would look for the model that has the most steps. As well as espresso, it is also capable of pour over, mocha pot, French press and Turkish coffee. The grinder also comes with a very generous catch can over here and two portafilter holders, a 51mm and a 58mm. Between the two, a 54 can also fit on the 51. The grinder can be digitally controlled and can be given parameters such as time or doses. The doses are a bit strange as it requires a 6 cup to give 2 cups of coffee on the Harrier V60. The nice thing is that the Harrier V60 can also fit underneath the grinder, so you can grind directly into it. The grinder is quite noisy. Here is a test. Yeah, and it exerts beeps when it's done. The grinder is also very consistent. On a 6 cup we always get between 30.1 and 30.6 grams of coffee. If you want to do espresso, simply choose the correct portafilter holder size, press it in, and you will see that it goes from doses to a timer. The timer is also incredibly consistent, and you can just press in your portafilter and you don't even have to worry about weighing it. Well, weigh it once and then you'll know. Weigh it once at least per new bag, and then you will know exactly what time you need to get a certain dose or certain gram of coffee. The grinder is a 40mm conical and it is really good at medium to dark roast, but it is definitely not made for light roast. The motor is pretty strong but not strong enough for light roasts, so some damage might occur if you do some really hard beans such as light roast. But medium and dark tastes great and has no issues with this grinder. The grinder really excels at chocolatey tastes. So yeah, anything with a chocolatey taste or within that taste profile will work really well with this. The grinder also gives off quite a few fines, so it's not the best for pour overs, but it makes an amazing mocha pot and it makes amazing espressos. It's not that the pour over is bad, it's good and it's acceptable. If you want something better at the equivalent price, you might have to look at a hand grinder. And yeah, as mentioned, it can be modified to grind finer. All you need is a Torx tool and some foil. First things first, make sure you unplug it, obviously. Oh my word. So first things first, make sure that the bellows is completely empty and that the grinder is off. Make sure that you are safe, make sure that you are in a good environment. Please, your safety is more important than any cup of coffee. First things first is you need to depress a release here at the back, and then you can pick this up and then you'll see the insides of the grinder and you'll see the inner burr and the outer burr. So you take this little piece here, that little piece of metal or aluminium. Hold the grinder and twist and release it. It might be a bit stuck. Oh, I still have some coffee in it, but yeah, as you will see, it's a bit dirty. But yeah, let me change the angle so we can get a better view. So yeah, we changed the angle. Now you need a T20 torque screw, and we will release this bolt over here. And then once we released it, we will use foil or even V60 paper if you have some. You'll see mine now, and that will raise the inner burr, and then the inner burr will be raised closer to the outer burr, and you will have a finer grind size. Just a note, it removes clockwise, not anti-clockwise. Remove the burr. Just note that it is obviously quite sharp. And yeah, then you'll see the insides, and you'll see that mine uses V60 paper. I found that V60 paper is quite hard and works just as good as foil. And the idea is that you need to take your foil, cut it up and place it in between these little grooves. So you can cut 3 pieces at a time, raise it and test it. And then yeah, do this over and over until you are happy with how fine it can go. Very, very, very simple, very easy, and very effective. While we are here, the grinder has 51 stepped grind size settings and can be adjusted here on the top. The grinder also has a safety function where if it is open, it cannot start grinding. So yeah, there really isn't much to say about this grinder. It just works. It's really good it's really good value. It's not amazing, sure, but it's good. It's good enough. If you're new to espresso, new to any sort of coffee like pour over, mocha pot, or even if you want to try Turkish, you can buy this and know that you didn't spend too much money and you can get really good coffee. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, or it gave you any info or value, then please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.